Universidad Católica de Santiago de Guayaquil, Dr. Fernando Efficacy of a Tetravalent Dengue vaccine in children in Latin America. Background: in light of the increasing rate of dengue infection throughout the world despite vector control measures, several dengue vaccine candidates are in development. Methods: in a phase 3 efficacy trial of tetravalent dengue vaccine in 5 Latin American countries where dengue is endemic, we randomly assigned healthy children between the age of 9 and 16 years in a 2-1 ratio to receive 3 injections of recombinant live attenuated tetravalent dengue vaccine (CYV-TDV) or placebo at months of 6 and 12 under blind conditions. We have a video here.
Number 2. Dengue virus vaccine.
All it takes is one bite for dengue, a debilitating virus to be transmitted to humans by the bite of the Aedes aegypti mosquito. Half of the world's population is at risk of catching dengue. 50 to 100 million dengue infections worldwide every year, and the disease is fatal for 20,000 per year. The disease currently has no specific effective drug or approved vaccine. The ideal vaccine would have to prevent 4 different serotypes of the virus simultaneously. This virus can be found around the globe, most prevalent in tropical and less developed areas. The virus can also be found in highly developed countries. Local transmission has even occurred in Puerto Rico, the U.S. Virgin Islands, and parts of Florida and the Texas-Mexico border. More than 20 years in development, the world's first vaccine against dengue is showing positive effect on some variations of the disease. Clinical testing across Asia and Latin America show its greatest impact on the most severe forms of the disease. As the dengue threat increases, other vaccines are currently in development and undergoing clinical trials, including one that immunizes against all 4 dengue virus serotypes.
The children were then followed for 25 months. The primary outcome was vaccine efficacy against symptomatic biologically confirmed dengue, regardless of disease severity or serotype, occurring more than 28 days after the 3rd injection.
Tagumpay ang clinical study ng bakuna laban sa nakamamatay na dengue virus na isinagawa sa Pilipinas at ibang bansa sa Asia. Inihahanda na ito para magamit sa buong mundo sa kalagitnaan ng 2015. Nagpapatrol si Alvin El Chico.
Mahigit 10,000 bata sa San Pablo City at Cebu sa Pilipinas, gayon din sa Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand at Vietnam ang sumali sa clinical trials ng bakuna laban sa dengue. Matapos ang 3 taon, tagumpay ang resulta. Mahigit 56% ang overall efficacy o pagiging epektibo ng vaccine laban sa dengue. Mahigit 88% naman ang nabawas sa dengue hemorrhagic fever sa mga batang edad 2 taon hanggang 14 years old na sumailalim sa pagsusuri. Tiniyak ng Research Institute for Tropical Medicine na ligtas gamitin ng vaccine.
The result showed for the past 2 years that it's a very safe vaccine.
Pero hinihintay pa ng kumpanyang Sanofi Pasteur ang resulta naman ng test sa Latin America bago iproseso ang mga permit at regulatory requirements para maibenta ang vaccine sa kalagitnaan ng 2015.
So we are looking for the distribution of the vaccine in the highly endemic countries, and Philippines is one of them, in a privileged way to get early access to the vaccine and to be in condition as soon as possible to protect the people exposed to the disease today.
Natuwa ang Department of Health dahil sangkaterba ang kaso ng dengue sa Pilipinas at daan-daan ang namamatay dahil walang bakuna. Yun nga lang, hindi pa alam kung magkano ang halaga ng vaccine. Hindi rin tiyak kung gobyerno ba ang bibili o idadaan sa pribadong sektor ang anti-dengue vaccine sa 2015.
I-weigh natin sino dapat i-prioritize or hanggang until such time na pag naayos na yung flow, naging regular na yung pagpapabakuna ng dengue vaccine, papasok na siya sa ating National Immunization Program.
Ayon sa Sanofi, 3 turok ang kanilang anti-dengue vaccine na gagawin sa loob ng 1 taon para protektado sa 4 na klase ng dengue virus. Alvin El Chico, ABS-CBN News.
First, a single dose of each mixture LATV-induced neutralizing antibody response to Tetravalent equal or greater in 75-90% of vaccines. Another video.
The vaccine contains 4 strains against the 4 types of the dengue virus. Once in the body, the vaccine activates the immune system and the production of antibodies. The immune system is activated in 3 steps. The dendritic cells capture and carry the vaccine strains through the lymph vessels to the lymph nodes. They activate T cells, which then activate B cells. The B cells multiply and begin producing antibodies. Antibodies against the 4 types of dengue virus are disseminated throughout the body via the bloodstream. When an infected mosquito bites someone who has already been vaccinated, the virus that enters the body is immediately recognized by the immune system. Specific antibodies that were generated by the vaccine neutralize the virus. The dengue virus is stopped by the person's own immune system.
There was no significant difference in the incidence of adverse events among vaccinated and placebo recipients except eruption rash. Conclusions: the CYD-TDV dengue vaccine was efficacious against BCD and severe BCD and led to fewer hospitalization for BCD in 5 Latin American countries where the dengue is endemic. Thank you.